Rachel here with GirlGamer at CES 2010, and we're here with our good friend who's going to show us a bit about Peregrine, which is a new glove actually that you can game with. He's going to tell us a little more about it.
My name's Trevor Reeser. I'm here with the Peregrine in CES in Las Vegas, company based out of Alberta, Canada, and I'm here to show you guys what the Peregrine's all about. The Peregrine is a what we call a human interface device between yourself and the computer itself. It's what you would do is basically you'd use it for any games, not even just like restricted towards games. You can also use it for.
So this is for multiple games. This is not just for one gaming platform. You can use it for Counter-Strike and Warcraft. And does this go beyond games?
Yeah, it we've been testing a lot for games, but you can also use it for applications like photo editing, video editing, accounting. U.S. military is looking into it as well. So I mean, like, the applications are not just restricted to just gaming. So what I'm doing is I'm running my 63 Paladin right now. I do have an 80 Rogue. So I have all my hotkeys, all my spells, my mounts, buffs, stuff like that. I have it all mapped out so that way I can just cast them right from just by touching my fingers together.
And this is by electrical impulses, correct?
It is. It's essentially like a circuit. So I mean, there's electricity running through the springs themselves, and then when you touch your fingers to the tip of your thumb, the fat of your thumb, or your palm, it completes the circuit, and that represents a keystroke. So on the glove itself, you got the glove, which is pretty cool. I mean, like, it's all metal springs, stuff like that. So
what is the fabric it's made out of?
I'm not actually entirely sure what the fabric is. I mean, but it is military grade, so I mean, it's very durable, very reliable. The pod itself is detachable. We actually have had people that worked on the magnetic power supply, for Macs, MacBook Pros and stuff like that, work alongside us to be able to just snap it in there real quick. And so I mean, the pod is detachable, so you gotta go to the bathroom, go get a pop, whatever, gamers, The glove itself is, just the what sends out the receives a signal, stuff like that. The electricity travels through. So the pod itself is what all your stuff is saved onto. You can have up to 5 different key maps. So I mean, I have one for my Rogue, one for my Paladin. I have one that I use for Heroes of New Earth. I have one that I use for Dota, and I have one that I've just been kind of tinkering around with. And they're all saved right onto the pod themselves. So I mean, like, it runs off a standard HID driver, which is the same as a keyboard. So I mean, if you unplug it and you plug it into, I plugged mine into my parents' 7-year-old computer, and this thing installed the driver, and it worked with my first map, and it worked perfectly fine. So standard plug and play, but when you still want to start editing the maps and stuff like that, that's when you need the software.
You personally, as a gamer, how do you feel about it?
I have tested out a lot of different products. I've tested out that huge gargantuous 15-button mouse. I've tried out pads and stuff like that. I personally like this better because I don't have to sit there with my hand up on the keyboard. My arm's getting tired, uncomfortable. I gotta put it down, gotta rest a little bit. I actually just kind of sit here with my hand in my lap, and I just keep playing.
See, guys, gaming is healthy.
Exactly. I mean, there's no point in going outside and getting exercise when you can just sit here and just be comfortable.
Now, what would one of these run a consumer?
Okay, right now they're online. The Peregrine.com. They're online for pre-order. They're running at $129.99, and then as soon as the pre-order's up, then we're running. It's going to run for about $149.99, which is the price of a high-end keyboard.
And the release date?
Release date, we're looking at first quarter, so that's when we're going to start shipping. I'm not sure when they're going to be working out, retail and stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, they'll be shipping out first quarter.